How's it going, guys? SamhainRegen here, and we're back with Doki Literature Club. A few days later, because stuff happened. It's Christmas. It's after Christmas when I'm recording this, 27th. Though you probably see that on the game, but etc. Blah 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 blah. Where did we leave off? Okay. Oh, we're reading the poems. Okay, let's start with Natsuki. Also, I was told that it's Natsuki, so I'm going to try and say that. I told Natsuki... Okay, we're off to a great start. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair that I should read mine with her first. I think stuff. What did I do wrong? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. Well, it's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, you're not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Feisty. I'll pass. Okay. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you will like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, Jesus can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Okay, I think I see what you were trying to do here, to be fair. That's not half bad. It's a bit basic, though, you know. Told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even try and take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decide to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on wordplay. Like I set it up for a rhyme at the end, but then it just falls flat on it on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more work went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I didn't really care how old everyone is. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Wise decision. Arguing with girls is usually pointless. Not that I would know. I know Yuri. Yuri stares. Oh god, what have I done? A minute passes, more than long enough for her to have finished reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why'd you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess there might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Okay. You are too shy. Like, jeez, my dude. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we still haven't we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing here I recognise is that they try to make... Stumbling over my words is annoying, but you know. The most notable thing I recognise in new writers is that they try and make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style... Okay, that's worse. They try... Okay. I hope this playthrough isn't mostly just me going nah, 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 and fucking spitting up fluid or phlegm or whatever you want to call it. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a simple poem, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologising to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which is kind of funny. After all, isn't the point of this supposed to be a literature club? Ooh. I can't read this. Not very well, anyway. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last to be replaced by the sickening blue-green light of the future, not furniture. Fuck. I can't read writing like this. My bad. Sorry, guys. I bathe calm, breathing air of the past, breathing in the past. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. Why am I trying to... Fuck. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm trying to work this out. Natsuki's was direct, so it was a lot easier. But my brain appears to be small. No, I guess I'm just thick. It's not terrible, it's sophisticated. I just can't read. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking at all. But you took so long... Does that change? Depending on how long it takes? Oh god. But you took a long time to read it. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Huh? That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was very descriptive. it wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Samhain. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poems express their own thoughts and feelings. Wait. Ghosts. I think I get it. I don't think I read the last thing. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering on her remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it in that way. I hadn't even thought of it like that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up in these things too. Maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay. We'll go to Sayuri. Boop, boop. Sorry. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Samhain. Huh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayuri? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I'll be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna love this character. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was made more constructive than this. Sorry, something in my throat. Are you sure you don't just like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Samhain poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayuri hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayuri. I think I said Sayuri or something. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of a club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well... I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't really mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Samhain. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. But then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Okay. Dear Sunshine, I just clicked a bone. That hurt. Ow. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning. It makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. The sleepy? What are we, 5? Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. So I think this makes sense for the character, at least, because she sleeps in and stuff. So at least it makes sense. But I get the feeling she just wrote this like when she woke up or something, instead of getting home and doing it. Sayuri, this is just a guess. Did you write this? Did you write this in the morning? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It just came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. This is adorable. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Well, there's only one person, so there's no point in asking that. Hi, Sharon. Having a good time so far? Why'd your eyes look dead? It just occurred to me your eyes look pretty dead. It's kind of creepy. Are you staring at me? Sorry. I got a bit distracted, but seriously, like the other characters, I don't know. Something's off about you. Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going along with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway. Oh, that was a voice crack. Anyway. Wanna share your poem, Ray? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. That back, that posture. It pains me to see. My back hurts. Not right now, but you get the point. Don't worry, Sharon. We're all embarrassed today. You know? But it's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think that something Sayuri would like. I feel hurt and a little bit insulted. Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but there are a lot of similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sawyer's writing has a kind of a gentle feel to it. Don't know why I struggle to read that. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? Yeah, well, it's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I get more feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have anything to worry about. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. I filled in the gaps there. I'm gonna die. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Don't give me those empathy eyes. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's just because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's have a read then. Oh, this one I have to scroll. Hole in the wall. It's not scrolling. Okay. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbour? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, scratching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. You are looking at me! She is looking at me. Okay, now I'm creeped out. That's a smart poem though, so props to the moniker, I guess. You creepy cunt! Okay, no, I have nothing else to say, I'm really creeped out. Like, really creeped out. I think you're gonna fucking kill me. Maybe I've read this wrong, maybe it's not what it's saying, but it sure as hell feels like it. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, you're creeping me out. That's the kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis and timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? The fact that I can see you. Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Okay, no, yeah, she can see me. This is, fuck you. Fuck off. Fucking, she can see me. Okay, fourth wall breaking bitch. Yeah, I'm creeped out. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this: if you keep your pen in the same pot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah, that was totally like you were just speaking directly to me, so I think I'm right about this. Let's see. I'm gonna try and predict stuff. So she's a fourth wall breaking bitch, so I don't know what's gonna happen there. But I know she's a fourth wall breaking bitch. Sayori is a little bit less predictable. So's Natsuki. And Yuri seems to have... I don't know. I can't really work her out. She's like emotionally brooding, I guess. I don't know. Very Zack Snyder. At least that's what I gathered from the words I picked. I could be wrong about this. I don't know. I'm not good at this shit. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's just that everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my opponents can stand upstairs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess what I ended up putting myself into. More phlegm. Great. Okay, awesome. Let me just put that away. And it's gone. Sorry if you could hear that. Monica and Sayori, I think I said. Yeah, Monica and Sayori are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They are gingerly exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows frown in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks? Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can it be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to think... You mean you have to come up with... I'm gonna shoot my fucking mouth. I can't speak. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Salmon did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some of my suggestions on my own. I read that wrong, but you get the point. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Salmon liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Why did the music stop? Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? Oh. This feels like a Crash Bandicoot music. I think that's the right game I'm thinking of. Just goofy. That's what I'm thinking. Just a kind of goofy music. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Salmon appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way and make everything I do. I would. Damn. Okay. Ooh. Ow. Yuri. That's. Jeez. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a bigger size as soon as Salmon started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you, jeez. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Salmon, She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple riding is simply more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. I mean, that's a fair argument, to be fair. Help me explain this to her, Samhain. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and impressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings without and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them's not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but it's also a waste. And you have a fair point too. Oh. Fuck, I have to pick, don't I? You understand that, right, Samhain? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about riding. But whomever I hate that word. Whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Fuck, I have to pick. Okay, hold on. Okay. Save and return. So, Natsuki has a very strong point. If it takes too long to figure it out, then the poem's just kind of meaningless. But at the same time, you have all these deep words to figure everything out with. Help me, Sayori! I don't know. I don't want to anger either of them. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Samhain. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject with their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being, she would never. I didn't like the delivery of that. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because they're different. Because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words, and Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. Why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that, and Yuri's boobs are the same size as they always were. Why is this mentioned? Big and beautiful. Big and beautiful. Sayuri stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri washes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. That's what I was about to say. Monica. Yes, words. Such a fucking transformer. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come across as a good leader, and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means that Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead sometimes, It's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. I am overly suspicious of you, Monica. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. Why? What's going to happen to her? You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does not make a good present. Such a genuine person really does not make a good present, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How do you feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Simon, what about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Do we have to? Do we really fucking have to? And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Or maybe you've learned something. Learned, past tense. Okay, my bad. Great. I think to myself, did I learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? With that luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those I want to impress. And nod to myself with newfound determination. You are filled with determination. Do you have to put an Undertale reference into every video you do? Yes! Samhain, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri, about what happened earlier? Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Samhain, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is making me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her. But it's easy to use Sayuri as an emotional monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. So I have to work this out again. So, what I could tell from editing my last video was that I am on track with Sayuri's route. So I may as well try and go down hers continuously. I just realized that the choice I picked earlier is probably part of her route too. Okay, so lazy. Okay. Cage, suicide. Okay. Breathe, smile, fear, variant, summer? Okay, no. Papa. Ocean, beauty, secretive, friends. Okay. Misery, eternity, bunny, universe. Let's go universe? Okay, no. I am doing bad at this. Memories, tears, joy? Yeah, okay. Sparkle, journey, Captive ambient journey? I don't think so. Ambient journey. Okay. Fuck. Okay, I'm doing bad at this. Sunset. Despise, shame, pout, pure adventure. Okay. Perf. I have to pick that every single time. Strawberry, excitement, heartbeat, clouds. Oh fuck. Okay. I think I have 2 on those, and then I think I have 2 on Yuri and 3 on those 2. Okay. Playground, hair, flower, sunny, incapable, sunny, me sunny, vivid pain, treasure, horror, scars, imagination, fuck, amazing bed, romance, Doki, fuck, this is not easy. Play, fun, okay, I'm gonna be really fucking picky with this. Infallible, disoriented, so anything long is probably not it, because Yuri likes that stuff. So, pink, love, sticky, flying, okay, I'm trying to work this out. Skipping? I don't think so. Oh fuck. Extraordinary. Yes. Determination. Oh. Candy, infinite, daydream. Existence. Cute. Feather. Yes. Ribbon. Fuck. Heart. Yes. Okay. I think we're doing well. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room at the usual scene greets me. Hi, Sowen. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I didn't say... Fuck. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me and buy a snack? No, thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. You had enough money to buy. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming in the clubroom. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned conveniently why can't I read? You plan to conveniently forget that you spent all of your money, so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, so that only leaves one other option. Wow, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in the book, as always. I wasn't listening to anything or anything. I read that wrong again. I was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Samhain to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in things like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ooh. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen often, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I said something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That! Still coming from you, Sayuri. I guess there's a little devil inside of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. She's planning this. So, she's a planner? Is that what I'm supposed to take out of this? After all, she told you guys that she was bringing me to club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come here if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. I can't make that noise. There was a slap on her. That's what that said, isn't it? What was... A cookie. Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayuri glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes, and it was totally worth seeing your reaction. Natsuki! That's nice, so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayuri hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayuri rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Oof. Sayuri suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot just over one cookie. Natsuki takes a big bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. I'm with Sayuri. Give me a bite of that cookie. Yeah, but it's mine or something. I didn't read that. I'm too quick to talk. Fine. I'm still really happy. I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off of her. Sayuri's... Oh my god. She bit the cookie. Yep, she bit the cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful. Sayuri trolls away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you stop Sayuri? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have you heard anything of her? Have you heard anything about her late today? Not me. I haven't heard anything either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably a little more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club room over her boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. Well, what held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. Monica. Why do I keep saying that? Nearly saying that. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I have always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. Yay. Sorry, that was dry delivery. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Samhain. Monica smiles sweetly. You are going to murder me. You are going to reach out of the screen. You are going to murder me. You scared the fuck out of me. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a lot recently. I'd really love to share my chance. I really love the chance to share it to everyone once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm not sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. I'm sure that Natsuki will end up. It looks like everyone has settled down. Sayori has somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back in her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Samhain! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from the other classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. Sorry, distraction. So I need to find some crayons and some markers and some glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going? Are you going with Samhain to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find the poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Samhain? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the classroom. The clubroom, sorry. I follow Sayori. I follow behind Sayori as Sayori hums and skips down the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are you doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favourite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Samhain, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading the poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poems. Like, between my feet, thought I heard something. The last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stern, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's pretty ordinary to contrast to your cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. So he spins herself around the hallway again. Hey, someone, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayuri like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a big ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's pretty much nostalgic for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going on an adventure with Sayuri brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us into the classroom. Sayuri heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons. Sayuri pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayuri starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Right, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We'll need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster papers. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Smack. Yeah! Sayuri bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls onto the floor and crayons spill all over her lap. Ow. You okay? My forehead. Sayuri clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayuri. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayuri is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayuri. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Nice. Sayuri slowly raises her hand above her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark in the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's going to swell up. I should find you some ice. Salmon! Where would I even find ice at this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayuri makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be back, okay? Okay. I put Sayuri on the shoulder and run into the... Put? Yes, I placed the fucking thing on my shoulder. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayuri likes apple juices, so I purchased that one. In just a few minutes, I'm already running to the classroom where I left Sayuri. She has one palm over her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. I am stumbling a fucking lot, aren't I? At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayuri here. I hand Sayuri the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayuri opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayuri, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayuri places the bottle against the bump on her head again. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons. That's good. Hey, Samhain. That kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Huh? What do you mean? You know, how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try and keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had some trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do the things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would run over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it wasn't really your fault, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah. You don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always focused on the games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Samhain, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people, even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really such a sweetheart. Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Samhain, I'm so glad nothing's changed between us. Do you think it would be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up in for college after that. So it wouldn't be fair to make any promises. But well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing. So my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Zoe has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. Don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Zoe hops to her feet. Ah! I don't know why I scream like that. Ah! It's gonna fucking kill me! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayuri out of the classroom. Club room. Fucking hell. Sayuri does something that I didn't read. And in a moment we're in the classroom. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about to start ready. I was just ready to start sharing our poems. Huh? Sayuri, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Yes, secrets I can keep. Well, anyway. Oh no! Anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? We have it right here. Huh? Sayuri frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff! Calm down, Sayuri. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Samhain. Well, Sayuri... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayuri. I made it in an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayons box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. And we're going to end off here again, the poem scene, because I think it's fitting. Yes, there's an empty slot because I forgot to save at a point, you know. So, that's going to be it for this episode. I've recorded for like an hour, like, jeez. I don't think I've done an episode this long in a while. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to, please tell me down below. And as always, I will see you in the next video. See you later.